Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. I have been getting so many requests to do this video about which role is easier to get into, the Scrum Master role or the Project Manager role. But before we get into this video, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. So basically, if you've been trying to transition into tech, you might have probably heard about these two job titles, Scrum Master and Project Manager. Now, the questions that everyone has been asking are, which one is actually easier to transition into? Which career pays more? Which one has less competition? And which one gives you the fastest path to a six-figure salary? So today I'll break it all down based off of my personal experience working as a Scrum Master and as project manager. Again, like I said, this is based from my own personal experience. At the end of this video, you should be able to know which one you should choose based on your background. Now let's start with the biggest question. Which role is easier to get into with no prior experience? I would say for me, Scrum Master is easier to start. The reason I said Scrum is fastest to get into is because it is easier to get a Scrum Master's certification. All you need in order to get a Scrum Master certification is to attend a 2-day training, then you can take the exam. Most Scrum Masters position, you don't need any technical skills. Basically, not all the Scrum Master role requires you to be technical. Scrum Master skills are mostly soft skills driven. You need to have a good communication, facilitation, and coaching skills. So now let's talk about the project manager role. To be a project manager, companies want at least 3 to 5 years of experience. Also, project management certification like the PMP is not as easy to get like the CSM or the PSM certification. To be a project manager, it requires a lot more experience and the exam is more challenging. To be a scrum master, the skills that you need are coaching, team player, you are able to resolve conflict, you have a good facilitation skills, and you are able to solve problems. A scrum master is pretty much a people's person because you succeed by helping teams succeed. However, a project manager skills requires good planning, forecasting, budgeting, risk management. You are able to write formal reports and you can keep track with timelines. I would say the project manager's role is more of a structure role. So if you can help people to communicate well, then I would say Scrum Master might fit best. However, if you love planning and control, then project manager might be best. In terms of salary, on which role pays more, all depends on how you negotiate, the years of experience you have. Basically, it is pretty much how you sell yourself. Overall, they both pay really well. Again, you just need to sell yourself well when speaking with a recruiter. You can make anything from 80K to 150K and even more. Another thing I would like to mention regarding salary also depends on the organization you work at. Some organization might pay more than others, but at the end, it truly depends on how you negotiate. So again, it all depends on what you want. But for me, like I said, it was easier to become a Scrum Master. I would like to hear from you which role was easier to get into on the comment section. So that's it about this video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a comment below. Thanks again and see you in my next video.